Fall is coming to an end, so now we need to winterize our sprinkler system. We've put down our last fall fertilization and we've watered it in, and so we're not going to be using it any more time this year. Nighttime temperatures are starting to get below freezing, so we want to make sure that we have all the water out of our sprinkler lines. Step one is to find your main outdoor water supply. Mine's in the basement here, and make sure that you have turned it off. That way, when we blow our sprinkler lines out, we're not having additional water come out. Step two is charging our air compressor. So I've just got a little 6-gallon, 150 PSI little air compressor. Now we're only going to use 50 PSI when we actually go to blow our sprinkler lines out. But in this case, we want to make sure that we get it all charged up. That way we can blow out the lines, or at least part of it, without having to recharge. Now that we're fully charged, we can move on to step 3. Turn your valve to the off position to prevent airflow from coming back from the pressure vacuum assembly. Attach the air compressor connector adapter. Make sure that the connector valve is open. Step 4. We're going to run our sprinkler system. I'm going to go to test all stations, and I'm going to run it in 1-minute intervals. Now, since I have a small air compressor, 6 gallons, I'm probably going to have to charge the air compressor a few times, in which case I'm probably going to have to come back here and rerun this a few times as we wait for the air compressor to charge. But for now, we'll go ahead and start. So now your sprinkler system's ready for winter. I went through and ran 3 cycles of my test, just because one reason is I have a little 6-gallon tank, so I had to stop quite a bit to recharge. I wanted to make sure that each station had a chance to get all the water through it. Another reason is I'm a little bit extra cautious now. The first year that I moved in, you'll notice some damage here. I didn't run my sprinkler system. However, there was water in the line unbeknownst to me, and over the winter it froze and it blew this top off and had a crack here. So I was able to replace the top. This piece was a little bit more complicated and expensive, so I just went ahead and kind of did a cheap tape job on it to hold it for now. But I always want to make sure that you have the water out of your lines before going into winter, because otherwise it can be a timely and costly to fix.